Hi. Today you will find a brief retelling of the thriller Prisoners. A small town in Pennsylvania, neighbors and friends of Dover and Birchie gather for Thanksgiving, but by the end of the evening, the holiday turns into a panic when the two youngest daughters of both families disappear. Hours pass, and the girls do not return. It becomes obvious that they were abducted. After the arrest and subsequent interrogation of the key suspect Alex Jones, Paul Dano, the van driver who the girls were infatuated with, he is released for lack of evidence. Jones returns home to his Aunt Holly, Melissa Leo. Keller Dover, Hugh Jackman, the father of one of the girls, decides to take the law into his own hands and kidnaps Jones, being convinced that he is a mentally ill maniac. He holds and tortures him in an abandoned mansion that once belonged to his deceased father. Another storyline is the official investigation of the case by the convinced detective Loki, Jake Gyllenhaal. While checking the suspects' houses, he searches the priest's basement, where he finds the already decomposed corpse of an unknown person with an amulet in the form of a labyrinth. The priest tells the police station that this man killed children and was proud of it, that it was his war with God. Almost a week later, he finds a second suspect, Bob Taylor, David Dastmalchian. Loki discovers strange drawings of intricate mazes on the walls of his apartment, and in one of the rooms there are locked containers with snakes and bloody children's clothes. At the police station, Taylor, instead of answering the detective's questions, draws another maze on a piece of paper, and then, taking advantage of the confusion, commits suicide by shooting himself with the pistol of one of the officers. Soon Loki is informed that children's clothes were stolen after the girls disappeared, and the blood on it is not human, but pigs. Dover visits Alex's aunt, Holly, who tells him that her husband has gone missing and her son died of cancer many years ago. After a few days, the first child is found, Joy, the daughter of the Birches, alive and drugged. At the hospital, she points to Dover, "You were there." Calming the shocked parents of the girl, Keller realizes what really happened, and urgently leaves the hospital. Loki gives chase after him, thinking that he is heading to his father's abandoned mansion, but finds not him there, but a captive Alex. Dover shows up to Holly for the second time, having guessed that she is the kidnapper and organizer of the whole plan. Holly, holding Keller at gunpoint, forces him to drink a narcotic solution, and then explains why she did all this, so that the depressed parents would be disappointed in God, in whom she herself lost faith after the death of her son. Alex is not really her nephew, but one of the children whom she and her husband abducted many years ago. After that, Holly shoots Dover in the leg and throws him into a hole dug near her house, where she kept the children. In the pit, he discovers his daughter's whistle. Loki visits Holly to inform her of Alex's discovery. In the house, he finds Anna, the daughter of the Dovers, to whom Holly is injecting another drug. She shoots Loki, easily wounding him, and he manages to kill her. Bleeding profusely, he rushes with all his might to the nearest hospital with Anna. The girl, like Loki, is recovering. The newspapers report on the successful completion of the case and the disappearance of Keller. The tape ends with Loki, standing near the pit with Keller, hears the sound of a whistle that Anna has lost.